In 2014, I overcame what I thought it was the hardest moment in my life. I beat cancer. So by Bonnie just turned 5 years old, I figured you guys have been commenting a lot. Bonnie, how did you start this business? I thought it would be the perfect video to make for you guys to tell you about the beginning of By Bonnie. If you stay till the end of the video, I'm going to tell you the 3 things that helped me get through it. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Bonnie with By Bonnie Jewelry, where I talk about all things diamonds. So I found out that a lot of you are not subscribed to my channel at all, so that really hurts me. I make a lot of educational content, so support me. Subscribe to my channel and comment whenever you can, anything that you want, hopefully positive. I'm nervous to talk about this because this is such a personal part of my life that I never thought I would be comfortable sharing on camera. Okay, let's wind back. Okay, so celebrating 5-year anniversary at By Bonnie, you may ask this question: how do you have cancer and then decided right after that, a few years after that, you're gonna go ahead and start a business, right? So for those of you who have had cancer or know someone who had cancer, you know that after treatment, it takes several years for your body to kind of, get back to normal, I would say. And your doctor will tell you, you have to look out for these things. So when I thought I overcame what was the hardest thing in my life, I said to myself, I'm not going to sit and be depressed forever just because I had to go through something. I feel like, my family has always taught me, my parents have always taught me, there are hardships in life and there are other people in the world that are suffering, that are going through much worse things than you, and you have a roof over your head, you have food on the table, so you should be humble and happy with what you have. And so I always felt that I wasn't just gonna go down like this because I'm very passionate about jewelry and diamonds, and I breathe it, I love it, this is what I do. And so once I kind of starting to get back to the groove of being normal, I decided, okay, I'm gonna start my own thing, because I've always worked for other people in the past and, learning the ropes of jewelry, and I've been in it for a long time. And I figured, okay, this is the moment where I need to just start a new chapter in my life and say, let's move on, let's start something great. And then of course, life, it's never perfect. It always throws you curveballs, okay? The day of the opening of my business in 2018, I felt sick. Like just that whole week when I was getting ready for the opening, I was like, okay, I'm sick. I'm like tired. Okay, something is going wrong. Something is wrong with me. And once you get cancer, like anything that's wrong with you, you're always like, oh my God, like something is happening. Like, is it coming back, right? You freaked out. So I started looking into my symptoms, like what's wrong with me? And a week later, surprise, I was having a baby. So I was actually pregnant, and I wasn't supposed to be pregnant, to be honest with you, because once you go through radiation, you're not supposed to be pregnant. And it was kind of like just surprise. And I wasn't ready to get pregnant because I had just come out of something so big, and I was starting my business, and I was like, okay, like, I wasn't ready for it. And for those of you who have children, you know what it's like to be a parent, And then fast forward, boom, when you thought it couldn't be any worse, the pandemic happened. So many roadblocks opening my business and trying to do things, regrouping, putting all those things together. I was definitely depressed, and I was definitely waking up with anxiety every morning. I have just signed the lease for this office. Oh my God, it's the pandemic. I just started, I'm pregnant. Like, I'm just, all over the place. And I figured, okay, what can I do to survive? So right now, I'm going to share the 3 things that actually helped me go through all of that and come here. So the number 1 reason is definitely passion. So I stuck to my passion, and my passion was the one thing that was driving me through all of this. And I said, okay, I can't just give up. I can't just walk away, because what else do I have left going on in my life? I have to keep doing what I'm passionate about. And that's number 1. Number 2, I would say my husband actually was the person who really saved me, got me through all of it, because I was in this place where I felt really alone. I felt like, oh my God, this is it. Like nothing, like I'm doomed. My life is doomed. nothing good is happening to me. I even thought, oh, I deserve this. Maybe I was a bad person in my previous life. Maybe I deserve this. So my husband is definitely my source of like support, and having that support system, I feel like if this is you trying to make a business happen, the group of people around you that you select to be around you, it's extremely important. You know, if you have somebody toxic, end the relationship. Don't even bother. I had to walk away, you know, from very toxic things, and I'm not going to get into detail. If you want to know more details about my life, comment below. I have another Instagram called Miss Bonnie Talks, where I'm trying to share more of my story. So comment yes below if you want to hear more. Long story short, number 3, I don't want to miss this, is definitely my son, Julian. Once I got to the 6-month pregnancy, and every month at the doctors, they were telling me, oh, you're totally fine. You're having this baby. Nothing is wrong. You're great. And I was in disbelief. And when my son finally came to this world and I realized that he was real, I had another reason to even work harder, right? To make sure that whatever is happening in later on in his life, I can provide for him and do all the things that maybe I never had, or do everything for him that is right. I don't even know till this day. He's 4. I wake up every morning. I still question myself. Am I doing the right thing? So to make this video not too long, if you're watching this and you're going through a hard time, it's very interesting. But during COVID, I actually met someone who was like a mentor to me at the time. And I was never religious by any means, but faith, I think. Faith, believing in something that you think is impossible, it's the biggest thing that actually brought me here. And being consistent and resilient at what I'm doing every day. And I love you guys for supporting me through my channel. We reached over 30,000 subscribers, which is great. I still wake up every day trying to do my best for my family, for my viewers. So if you're watching and you love my content, don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments below. Tell me your thoughts. And I will see you guys in my next episode, okay? Bye.